Hey everyone, Caesar here, and today I will be weighing all of these Iranian coins from the Qajar Dynasty, the Pahlavi Dynasty, and a couple of them from the post-Islamic Revolution in Iran. So let's get into it. All right, so we have this large medal here. This is with the Empress of Iran on it. And the back says Ruza Madari, so Mother's Day. And you have just a mom with her book and a few kids and maybe grandma up here. It's really beautiful. This weighs 25.1 grams. Perfect. And we have another large coin here. This is of the first Shah, Pahlavi, so Reza Shah, and then his son, Muhammad Reza Shah. And the back here says Panjamin Sale Shahanshahi Pahlavi. So the 50th anniversary or 50th year of the Pahlavi Empire. Right, let's weigh that. 39.64 ounces. Oh, yeah, right. Ounces. I wish. Grams. 39.64 grams. Then we have this massive piece. It says Muhammad Reza Shah Pahlavi, Arya Mehr, Shahanshah Iran. So Muhammad Reza Pahlavi, the light of the Aryans, Emperor of Iran. And it is 5 Pahlavis. Let's see how much this is. 40.66 grams. Now we're moving on to some of the smaller pieces. I mean, these aren't small by any means, but we have 2 of them. These are 2.5 Pahlavis. So it has the Shah's Muhammad Reza Shah on them. Do a quick weighing of these two. 20.29 and 20.34. And then we have this really nice one, almost a mirror finish. It's the Empress, Muhammad Reza Shah, the king, and their son, who was the crown prince, who never actually became king because they had to flee in 1979. On the back here, it actually has down here 900, so it's 900 gold. And it has the crown crest at the very top. So this weighs 10, right on the dot. In this design, we have 3 of them. Yeah. This is like the octagonal shape. So it has the father and son, the first Shah and the second Shah. And on the back, it just has the Bank of Iran. And it's the 50th anniversary of the Pahlavi Dynasty. So we have 3 of these. 4.92. 5. 4.89. Excellent. Then randomly, I'm not sure why I have these or how they even came into my possession. These are Khomeini coins. So this is the guy who took over and created the Islamic regime after the Pahlavi dynasty collapsed in 1979. Um, so this is the coin that replaced the Pahlavi coins. These are called Azadis. So we have 3 of these. That one is 8.08. 8.15 and 8.14 grams. We have a couple more of these post-Pahlavi coins. So let's see what these weigh. This one's a bit smaller. This one, 4.05. And then we have an even smaller denomination here. Oh, we have 2 of them. They're so tiny and thin. Slightly different designs. So this one, 2 grams on the dot. And this one, also 2 right on the dot. Very good. This coin here, well, this is just a metal. It was minted for the 2500th anniversary of the Persian Empire, which really wasn't actually the 2500th anniversary, if you know Iranian history, but it's still quite pretty. It's the cylinder of Cyrus, which gave, it's the first recorded instance of human rights. Let's see how much this is. 8.94. Fabulous. And we have a few of these little coins here. How many of these do we have? 5 of these. These are all the father and son. This is a really simple but elegant design with the father and son. And then you have these little dots all around. On the back side, it has the National Bank. There we go. And it says Panjamin Sal Shahanshah Pahlavi, so the 50th anniversary of the Pahlavi dynasty. All right, so let's weigh these. 2.44. 2.45. 2.51. 2.5. And 2.43. And then we do have one of the larger instances of this. So it is just slightly bigger than the smaller ones. So here's the smallest one and the bigger one. The bigger one, same design, father, son. And on the back it says the 50th anniversary of the Pahlavi dynasty. And it weighs in at 5 grams on the dot. So now we have a few different types of currency. So these are all Pahlavis. So this is the smallest Pahlavi that we have that was minted. This is the Rob Pahlavi or the quarter Pahlavi. So we have 4 of these. Simple design. On it, it says, let's see, Mohammad Reza Shah Pahlavi, Arya Mehr. Whoops. Shahanshah Iran. So Muhammad Reza Shah Pahlavi, the light of the Aryans, Emperor of Iran. So let's weigh these out. 2 grams on the dot. 2 grams on the dot. 2 grams on the dot. These are much more consistent than the other ones. And 2 grams on the dot. Perfect. And then we take one step up, and we get these. These are Nim Pahlavis, so half Pahlavis. Same design, same writing, just a different denomination here. So these little ones say on the back down here, Rob Pahlavi, Nim Pahlavi, so half a Pahlavi. These come out to 4.07, 4.06, and 4 on the dot. These are all also Nim Pahlavis. So let's continue weighing these out. 4 on the dot. 4.07. 4.06. 3.91. That one's lightweight. Oh, you can see it's been totally worn down. 4.06. 4.07. And 4.06. Here's another Nim Pahlavi. So this is also the same denomination as this one, but the design, so this is the back design. Both Nim Pahlavi, but the obverse of the coin, they're different. So this one has Muhammad Reza Shah's image on it. This one just has his name, Muhammad Reza Shah Pahlavi, Shahanshah Iran. So Muhammad Reza Shah, the Emperor of Iran. So it's just a written style. This resembles much more the ancient Islamic Iranian coinage where we don't really see pictures on it. It's just writing. And then the reverse has the same lion and crown that we're used to seeing. And this is the same design. It's just a slightly larger denomination. So it has his name on this side. And on the reverse, it's Yek Pahlavi, so 1 Pahlavi. Oops, we didn't measure this one. So this is the half Pahlavi with the writing on it. That's 4 on the dot. And then the 1 Pahlavi with the writing on it, 8.13. And the other 1 Pahlavis are with his image on them. So this one's cool because it's a high relief one. It has his name on the front, and on the back, it just says Yek Pahlavi, so 1 Pahlavi. We have 2, 3 of these. This one comes at a 8.14. 8.12. And the last of these is 8.13. Great. So we have these 3 large commemoratives. This one is incredibly detailed. This is the first Pahlavi Shah with his wife. And then it's quite large, so it's about the size of, 3 fingers, I'd say. And on the reverse, it's a Mother's Day commemoration. So it's a coin for Mother's Day. So this weighs in at 30 grams. And then these two coins, or commemorative medals, have similar designs on them. They're both commemorations of the 2500th anniversary. But in 1967, the Shah of Iran, pictured here with his wife, the Empress, they crowned themselves Emperor and Empress. So on the reverse, you have this left one, which is the commemoration, and on the right side here, we have the actual crowning, where he's crowning his wife as Empress. So you have them in the palace. This is extremely detailed, fantastic little historical item here. So this one with the crowning is 25.29. And this one is 34.91. Now, these two coins are on rings. These were gifted to me at the end of my previous job. They're really, really cool. These are both they're both rope Pahlavis, so they're the smallest Pahlavi coin. So the coins themselves are about like 2 grams of gold, but let's weigh in the whole ring. So these are 900 gold, so they're not 24 karat. This one comes in at 7.63, and this one comes in 6.29. So this one's really tiny. It barely fits on my pinky. And then this one, slightly larger. It fits on my ring finger. They're gorgeous designs, but I'm not quite sure where I would ever wear these out. So they're going to go sit in the pink vault with the rest of the coins. This coin is from before the Pahlavi dynasty. This is from the Qajar Dynasty. So this guy ruled at the late 1800s. I think until 1909 he was in power. There's his name, Nasser ad-Din Shah. So this coin, it weighs in 2.84 grams. And then we have one more gold from the Qajar Dynasty. This was the last Qajar king, and he was overthrown by the Pahlavi king in 1925. So this is Sultan Ahmed Shah. I think this is about 2 grams. Let's see. 1.42. 1.42. Great. All right. And then we have a bunch of slapped coins. These are weighted already by PCGS. So this one's the Khomeini coin. It's an Azadi. And it weighs in There we go, 8.13 grams. This one, we had a couple examples of these hexagonal, octagonal, I can never remember, octagonal coins. So these are the father and son. This one's 4.88 grams. It's commemorating the 50th anniversary. So we have another one here. This one's 5.02 grams. And then this one's a unique one. So this is the Crown Prince, 9.92 grams. And then it's just commemorating him on the back there. And then our last two, these are massive. These are 10 Pahlavi coins. So they're actual coins worth 10 Pahlavis. These are the largest ones that were ever minted. The one on the left here, that's the Shah, the last Shah, and the one on the right is the 50th anniversary of the dynasty. It's the father and the son. And on the back, you have the commemoration on the right for the anniversary, and on the left, it's the 10 Pahlavi marker. So these are incredible. The coins, I mean, you can see it's about almost 4 fingers. So this one is 81.9 grams, and this one is 81.1 grams. So they're quite heavy and large. All right. Well, this is the entire collection. I'm going to have to start writing these up, cataloging them, and as soon as I'm done creating my little Excel sheet for how much each of these weighs, they all go back into a nice little vault. So we won't have them around, but once in a while I might go get them out of the vault and take a look, just because they're so pretty. All right, like and subscribe. Hope you're having a great day, and I'll catch you in the next video.